what's up? Gonna be talking about a progression order today. Just like what you should do, um, or what you could do. You can play the game however you want, depending on what stage of the game you're in. So yeah, this is gonna start with beating Joint Revenge Normal to unlock Slime King. It is a very important milestone that sort of marks your real start into the game. You know, you're probably gonna do this by using Mighty, Speedy, and then any sort of carry in the middle to beat Joint Revenge Normal. But yeah, after that, you want to level your Slime King, your Mighty, and your Speedy, so that you can easily farm JR hard, reliably farm JR hard. You can put them in the back, you can put them in the front. I find that when they're a little bit lower leveled, you can farm it more consistently in the back, but when you have them higher leveled, where they just straight up one-shot everything, put them in the front. It'll make your runs a little bit faster, I'd say. Although the difference is not that significant. Um, After that, you just upgrade all of your gold and gem upgrades in the shop. Stuff like double monster attack. You should probably done that before, honestly. Epic coin digger, epic gem digger. If you do have this, I think only accounts made before 2020 have this. Um, you want to avoid spells, even deep freeze, I'd say. Although it could be worth it to level it a little bit when you're trying to beat JR normal, JR hard. Just help you freeze those shamans, get through the level a little bit easier. And then monster attack boost, very important upgrade. So yeah, get those upgraded, and then maybe like one level into rock power up, maybe two. Doesn't matter too much, not very significant. Um, After that, you just use orbs to collect all the monsters except specials and mythics, of course, because you can't get them from orbs. Get them all to 3 gold stars. That's going to be very important because it's going to be a very significant source of gold, probably your main source of gold. As you see, get a bunch of gold after you get duplicates after they're all 3 gold stars. Yeah, and beyond that, at this stage in the game, you're looking to continue farming JR hard or JR normal, but you're also looking to do nightmare levels to get red gems for mythics. Mythics are going to be very important for the late game and for doing nightmare levels a bit more easily as well. So you can do this in 2 ways. You can either max a DPS mythic if you already have one. Amaterasu, Jiraiya, Zeus, those guys are great. I'm sure you could also do with a Hades and a Poseidon, get them to like their gold max or whatever. Egyptian gods, not so sure about. Not sure if they could work, but it's possible. I haven't tried it yet. If you don't have access to these mythics to beat these nightmare levels, you could upgrade a bunch of legendaries, stuff like Kevin, Slime King, maybe Felina, of course, Mighty Speedy. You could also look to upgrade stuff such as like Ash, Deathbite, maybe Archangel. It's not very ideal going for the nightmare levels with a legendary setup, but I guess you could do it if you do have a special. Oh, and talking about that, if there is a good special event, right? You're gonna want to farm it on King 1-5. I made a video about that before. Very low requirements. You just need Speedy, max level, and then Clyde Flamey to be able to one-shot everything that comes. And if it is something like a Hellhound or Archimedes event, you can probably farm that at any stage in the game. Just with King 1-5 buying from seller, although you do need a few million gold to do it. So maybe not like very start of the game, maybe after you get some good JR farming in. Okay, I was rambling a bit. Moving on from that, after you do get some nightmare levels done, get some red gems, hopefully get some mythics. You just want to max every cheat monster to level 400, and so now you can farm pretty much. Well, you can complete all the classic levels pretty consistently. You have access to all the classic levels. And so the reason you're going to max every cheat monster level 400, yes, including Slimy, yes, including Flamey, yes, including Mocha, all of these guys, is because you're going to start farming Evil Summoner to get blue stones, to get some units to level 500. The blue stones you initially get, you just want to put into cheat monsters so that they can one-shot golems. Again, I have a video on that and a little doc link talking about what specific levels they need to be. But apart from that, after you can also farm Evil Summoner pretty consistently, you want to start using blue stones to prioritize on units like Amaterasu, Jiraiya, you know, stuff that will be used in elemental challenge setups, which are very specific, require a lot of mythics, specials, and stuff that's rather hard to get your hands on to get it maxed. So once you have everything, well, I basically just said this, but yeah, upgrade more notable DPS mythics. That's going to be the most important thing for being able to beat the elemental challenges. Or you can, you know, upgrade legendaries to get more redstones from nightmares to get a mythic. Yeah, after that, once you got pretty much everything maxed out, you do have access to specials from farming. You have access to mythics from playing the game for a while. You know, that's just kind of how this game is. You gotta play for a while to be able to progress. You gotta wait for the special events. You gotta wait for the mythic events. But once you do have all of those, you got them sufficiently maxed out. You know, you have your cheaper units. You have your specials at pretty good star levels. You can start running the elemental challenges, stuff like IQT, Wrath of Volcano Goddess, KPR. Get yourself some Evo stones to evolve monsters, and that's pretty much where a lot of the progression in the game ends. You know, after that there's some stuff to do. You can run Evil Summoner, you know, figure out decent loadouts. You know, you have access to everything in the game at that point, I feel, which is why, yeah, this list is gonna end there. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Like, sub. I got like all of this information from modifying a series of progressions from the Unofficial Summoners Guild Discord. I get so much of my stuff from them that I'm honestly just gonna link it on my YouTube page after this video. So if you want to find them, go there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Like, subscribe, and see ya.